Good evening, ladies and gents. This is your man, Brad Redd, your emotional coach. And today I'm just so elated, I'm so excited. Just want to talk a little bit about a coined phrase called the compound effect. This phrase was coined by a gentleman by the name of Darren Hardy. And he talks about how we can just do one small thing every day at a certain time, and when you look around, you become an expert and your efforts begin to excel and explode. I always thought this was amazing. So for example, if I wanted to become an expert on something, I don't have to work 4, 5, 6 hours a day for a long period of time to master it. All I have to do is chip away at it. All I have to do is 1 hour, which is 1% of your day. 1% of your day, 1 hour every day for the next 3 to 4 months, and you will master a particular skill and become an expert. I always thought this was amazing. Just 1 hour a day. And it takes the stress off of everything, because now you're not cramming, you're not emotionally drained, you're not frustrated, you're not thinking about the next day when you got to spend 4 or 5 hours studying and doing this and doing that. Mr. Hardy just basically saying, just chip away at it. Consistency is the key. That means that if you chip away and you do one thing for 1 hour each day, by the time you look around and 2 or 3 months have passed, you have become an expert in that particular area, or you will have improved in a particular area. Let's say if you were working on your eating habits, or you're working on your exercise, stamina and things of that sort. Just 1 hour a day. Let's say you just walk for 1 hour a day. You look around, and within a month or two, you're building up some stamina. And you look around, within 6 months, you might be doing a nice brisk walk to a jog every day. So this is how this compound thing effect works. So just think about it in monetary terms. Think about it. Like $5 is nothing to us. So $5, we probably spend $5 on gum these days. Now just think about it. Based on the compound effect, if you take that $5, look at me, $5. You take that $5 and let's say you put it away for a whole year. Do you know that explodes into $1,800? $1,823.50 to be exact. What could you do with $1,823 extra? What could you do with that? But it's just the thought of it. If you were thinking in your mind you had to save up $1,800, the stress would be there. You'd be thinking about, well, I got to do this and I got to do that. I got to pay for this, I got to pay for that. You would overload your senses, and it would be a very bad experience with you trying to save. And that's what happens to a lot of people emotionally. They have bad experiences trying to save with bad habits. But just imagine if you just took that $5, it's very minute, very small amount of money, and you took that $5 every day and you put it somewhere. And you look up 365 days, you have $1,800. You can make some very good decisions. I tell you, if you started that in January, you'd have a pretty decent Christmas, I would say. So, the compound effect. So I'm doing this particular program right now where I'm investing. And I'm in a program that uses the compound effect. And it allows you to use the compound effect to your advantage. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the program, but just think about it. Don't you remember when you were a little kid and they told you about the tooth fairy? The tooth fairy would come when you lost a tooth. You take and put that little funny looking tooth up under a pillow, and you lift up your pillow the next morning, and all of a sudden, Oh man, I have a whole dollar. Oh man, I have $5. Imagine with this investment program that I'm in, imagine making money while you're sleeping and waking up every morning like you are looking for the tooth fairy. I call this program the tooth fairy. Because every day that I wake up in the morning, I look and I have money there to compound. This program is excellent. It's top notch. The program, by the way, is called Traj Tech. If you want to learn a little more about it, look at my comment section or my description section inside of the YouTube page where this video is posted. And you will get an overview. You will get information on the program. You will get licensure and you would get legitimacy to see that this program is a legitimate program. And then as well, there's my link at the bottom where you can sign up. Don't miss out on this. This is your man, Brad Rett, your emotional coach as well, because we all like to make a little bit of money, and money kind of helps the emotions. It makes things a little bit easier. It doesn't solve all problems, but it makes things a whole lot easier. You take care.